students, I got a question regarding my thoughts on non-lifters, so I thought to elaborate, and as the title suggests, a healthy mind is more often than not accompanied by a healthy physique. Now, as with all things in life, there are plenty of exceptions to the rule, which means that a lot of guys with healthy physiques have unhealthy minds and vice versa. But in general, it is the case that people with decadent physiques more often than not have decadent mentalities and minds. And that is also why, obscene ideologies and ideas tend to accompany each other. So, for example, extreme modern feminism is often accompanied by fat acceptance. Those two go hand in hand, and by the same token, a lot of nationalist guys, at least here in Sweden, are jacked, whereas the beta leftists are physically not so impressive, to say the least. And also, in my opinion at least, you have to train your body to be healthy in the mind. Not training your body is the equivalent of assaulting it, like disrespecting it, mistreating it. And by exercising, I don't mean to go on a walk every day. I mean to really push yourself several times a week at least. So really push yourself to the fucking limits. Then your mind can prosper. That is my sincere thoughts and beliefs. For me, I know full well that I would never ever have been able to make these videos, been able to study, to write decent articles, to do anything that I do if I hadn't, pushed myself in the gym so that I were healthy. If I were not in the gym training, I would not feel well. I would be depressed like that quickly. I would not work properly at all. So, and I mean, I'm not unique, I'm not special in that regard. Every human being, every creature need to physically exert themselves often to feel good. And when you don't do that, your mind will not work properly. That's just the way it is. And it's not the case that I have anything against people who are not huge and jacked. Like, I realize that what I do now is a luxury, being able to go to the gym for 2 hours every day. That's a luxury. I won't have that luxury perhaps later on, when I have kids and stuff. But everyone can get in training several times a week. There's no question about it at all. And the only thing that stands in the way then are excuses. Because there is not a single guy in the world who does not want to look like Brad Pitt in Troy or Leonidas in 300. Like, there isn't. If a guy says like, oh, I don't want to look like that, they're fucking liars. I realized quite quickly. I was 14 when I saw Brad Pitt in Troy. Like, that is one cool dude, I want to look like him. I was 17 when I saw Leonidas in 300, same exact thoughts. Either I make up excuses as how I can't look like him, or I actually train to look like him. And now I look like him because of a mental strength that has developed through training and going to the gym. And I'm very thankful for that. And it's quite simple, to be honest. Like, either you make excuses or you make progress. Now, I'm not saying that everyone can look like Leonidas, but everyone can at least try. And in that attempt to reach it, you unlock certain mental qualities that, perhaps the fat acceptance crowd do not come even near. So that is basically my thoughts. I don't have anything against anyone who isn't into the gym lifestyle 100%, but I do not think you can be healthy in your mind if you're not healthy in the body. And if you run 5 times a week to beat your record on the mile, that's also cool. I respect that fully, because then your body will be healthy as well if you really exert yourself. So it's more about taking care of your mind than anything else. Basically, you can look like what you want, but also I know full well that all guys want to look like Brad Pitt and Leonidas. That's just the way it is. And if they don't strive to do that, I know something is wrong, perhaps mental weakness. So that is how I look upon that. And who am I? I'm the son of the gods, XOXO.